Welcome to Off the Cuff. In this series, I provide a recap of an episode, then conclude with my thoughts and impressions. I do not provide spoilers for future installments. I will only reference the current episode and events that occur up to that point in the show. Hello again, fellow watchers. This time I cover Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 5, Reptile Boy. A young lady crashes out a second-story window of a very nice house, running from some cloaked figures. She ends up in the cemetery where a handsome man that knows her name, Callie, stops her in her tracks, and she's dragged away. Cordelia is working hard to learn how to communicate better with men.
And you laugh at everything he says.
Because she's trying to score big with rich frat boys at a nearby college. Xander and Cordelia share some insults, but at this point it seems more like a game between them than actual animosity, maybe.
You dreamed about Angel again? Third night in a row. I can't have a relationship with him. Not during the day, but you could ask him for coffee some night.
Giles is pressuring Buffy to take her training more seriously. Buffy's unwillingness to go all out with it only frustrates him further. Giles tries to prove his point, but it's Giles.
Well, I'm not a demon. Which is why you should let go now. Thank you.
Cordelia bumps past Xander and the gang to meet with a handsome rich kid, Richard.
So, we're having a little get-together tomorrow night at the house, and it's gonna be a really special evening.
He sees Buffy behind Cordelia and asks if they know each other.
So who's your friend?
Her?
Well, why don't you introduce us?
Okay. Come on, Richard and his fraternity brother want to meet you.
Well, I don't really want to meet any fraternity boys.
The guy's a jerk, and she's gonna walk away, but then Tom Warner shows up. He's a bit of a charmer. They talk for a long while, and Xander keeps waiting for Buffy to walk away, but she doesn't do so until after smiling at him and shaking his hand. Giles is trying once again to make Buffy work harder at her training, but she's caring even less the more that he tries.
Good. So, you're on patrol, and I'll see you in the morning.
While on patrol that night, Buffy finds a broken necklace with some missing letters. Angel says he can smell blood on it. Oh, hello, Angel. Buffy tries to pressure Angel to be with her more often, but...
What are you saying? You want to have a date?
No.
You don't want to have a date?
Who said date? I never said date.
Right. You just want to have coffee or something.
Coffee?
I knew this was going to happen.
Angel gets pretty serious with her and says that...
What do you think is happening?
You're 16 years old. I'm 241.
He's right.
I've done the math.
I don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you want.
Oh, no, I think I do. I want out of this conversation.
Being together more would be a mistake.
Listen. If we date, you and I both know one thing's going to lead to another.
What? What's wrong?
The conversation gets pretty heated, and Angel tells her that...
Just trying to protect you. This could get out of control.
Isn't that the way it's supposed to be?
This isn't some fairy tale. When I kiss you, you don't wake up from a deep sleep and live happily ever after.
No. When you kiss me, I want to die.
The next day at school, Cordelia tells Buffy that she has to go to the frat party, or else she won't be able to go herself.
Buffy, these men are rich, and I'm not being shallow. Think of all the poor people I could help with all my money.
I'll go.
You'll go? Great, I'll drive.
Next, we see the fraternity ushering in a new brother, but it's in a dungeon and seems a little bit violent, but, I wasn't in that fraternity, so maybe it's all for show, right? Then it's brewski time, and oh, dear.
So it's a girl like you doing in a place like this.
Let me go.
Let you go? Okay, let me think. No. God, I love high school girls.
Yeah, I can't wait for Buffy to crash this party. While talking in the hallway, Buffy mentions that she's leaving Angel, and she's gonna maybe go out with Tom. Xander ain't so hot on that idea.
Will you be ready if a vampire's behind you? Didn't see you three creeping about.
The mystery begins to unfold as Buffy shows the bracelet. Giles recommends that Buffy go on patrol while Willow and Giles investigate further. Buffy says she can't because her mom is sick and she's not feeling well or something. She actually lies to Giles. Willow and Xander cannot believe that she would do such a thing. Buffy agrees to go to the frat party and Cordelia is giving tips on how to act. Xander and Cordelia insult each other a little bit again. But again, it feels less out of spite, but more like a boxing match. Xander worries about Buffy, and maybe even Cordelia, so he decides to try and sneak into the party.
I'm going to the party.
What? You want to protect her?
Mm-hmm.
And prove that you're just as good as those rich, snotty guys?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe catch an orgy?
If it's on early.
Cordelia drives Buffy to the party and immediately abandons her at the party. Buffy is given a drink. She doesn't drink it though. She just stands around feeling like an outsider. And speaking of outsiders, Xander goes from outside and sneaks in. Then a drunk frat boy charges at Buffy for a dance, but she's saved by Tom. He's kind and understanding, and sober. Meanwhile, Xander is recognized as a party crasher and he's humiliated. Buffy sees some broken glass on the ground. Just then, Tom shows up and asks if she's doing okay. She's given another drink. I wouldn't drink that if I were you.
What the hell? I'm tired of being mature.
She drinks it. Meanwhile, Willow and Giles are investigating what the bracelet could be. Willow realizes it's a bracelet for Kent High School students. One just went missing. Giles wants to call Buffy for help and maybe even warn her, but Willow's like, no, we don't know anything yet. But they soon discover that many girls have gone missing, almost always within the same day each year. Willow tells Giles to call Angel because he was there when Buffy found the bracelet. Buffy is obviously drugged at the party, and while Xander is getting berated, she stumbles onto a bed. Richard sees her and... But then...
Get away from her! I wasn't doing anything. I saw what you were doing. She's just having a little fun. Well, she's not here for your fun, you pervert.
Phew. And then he says...
She's here for the pleasure of the one we serve. In his name.
Ew.
No.
Cordelia and Buffy awake to find themselves chained up next to Callie. Yeah, turns out Tom is the biggest jerk of them all. Xander is kicked out the party, but he's still asking about his friend. Walking past the parking lot, he sees Cordelia's car. That makes Xander redouble his efforts. He heads back. Willow and Giles talk with Angel.
The reflection thing that you don't have. Angel, how do you shave?
Willow finally fesses up and admits that Buffy lied to Giles.
The fraternity house.
A fraternity?
Could they be taking these girls? Let's get out there.
Buffy is there with Cordelia. They went to a party at the Zeta Kappa house.
She lied to me?
Oh,
Did she have a date?
oh.
She also loses her temper and it's quite charming.
Why do you think she went to that party? Because you gave her the brush off. Oh my God! And you never let her do anything except work and patrol, and you're killing her with the pressure. I mean, she's 16 going on 40. And you! I mean, you're gonna live forever. You don't have time for a cup of coffee?
The frat brothers are calling for Makita. Makita, let our fortunes increase. A giant snake creature comes forth, ready to eat the girls. Oh my god! Xander found a cloak in the trash. He's about to sneak in, but then the rest of the gang shows up. Angel is vamped out and pissed off. The whole gaggle is there for Buffy and Cordelia. Xander is able to get himself in through the door. And I guess Angel was also invited in, or rules about frat houses might be different. I don't know how it doesn't matter. They're all able to go into the frat house and they crash the party big time. They rush downstairs to save Buffy. Buffy breaks free from the chains and beats the crap out of Tom. Yes, take that, you. Ugh. Then she slices Makita.
Let her go, Wormy.
Are you not entertained?
Cordelia was saved.
You did it. You saved us. I've never been so happy to see anyone in my whole...
I'm sorry.
So am I. I drive you too hard because I know what you have to face.
Come here. Come on. Bring it in. Come on. Bring it. Oh, yeah. Hug it out, bitch.
From now on, no more pushing, no more prodding. Just an inordinate amount of nudging.
Says here that they've all been sentenced to consecutive life sentences.
Have you heard from Angel? How many guys can...
Angel. Does every conversation we have to come around to that freak? Hey, man, how you doing? Buffy. I hear this place serves coffee. I thought maybe you and I should get some.
Yeah. Sometime. I'll let you know.
The end. This episode tackles another difficult but realistic issue, which is bold for a show, quote, made for teenage girls, unquote. Note to everyone out there, do not drink something given to you in an open container from someone you don't trust or know, especially in bars or at parties. Buffy learned that the hard way. I have little to say about the main plot line, since it's very straightforward and simple, yet effective. Who wouldn't cheer Buffy on when taking down a cabal of crazy loony cultists? I also enjoy the cheeky silliness of the Makita Snake Man design. This show always worked with a quick schedule and tight budget, so being able to see the seams and weak points of a design adds to the charm in a lot of ways. Giles was silly in parts, and that's fun to see. He's not often the source of silly antics, but he gets to unwind a bit and do some physical humor, which I appreciate. But when he got to finally be the Giles that's understanding and retrospective, that was even better. Another surprise is Willow. We see her for the first time draw out some claws and show that she's got a little more gumption than anyone, including Giles and Angel, would realize that she even had in her. There may be more fire and passion under that soft veneer than meets the eye. Cordelia and Xander, for some reason, seem to just be at a point where they're not really fond of each other, but now their jibes against one another feels more like a sparring match. Cordelia had a lot of screen time for this episode, and her interaction with the group is in line, once again, to what we've seen from her since episode 11. Once again, last week seems to be an anomaly amongst 6 other episodes showing progress, and that's good. Finally, the scene with Angel and Buffy during her patrol added another layer to Angel. He's stiff-arming her pretty hard, and Buffy reacts with anger and disillusionment, but Angel's points are valid. He's still a vampire, so if they kiss, yeah, he might lose control, even if he doesn't want to do that. It's hard to keep your heart away from the one that causes yearning, and his heart likely grows fonder for Buffy. But when he asks her out to a simple cup of coffee, I can't help but root for them. I like them both.
What?
Yeah, I said it. I don't hate Angel like I did early in season 1. He's been more involved in helping the Scooby Gang. He's saved their lives more than a few times at this point. And he's even been a little creative when it came time to try and infiltrate Spike's school hostage situation. He isn't just a guy that shows up and then pops out of the episode acting like a tortured, mysterious wannabe drifter. So yeah, I'm changing my tune as the show progresses. Weird, isn't it? You could even think that he's still not quite as good as he appears. But that underlying bad boy streak is an obvious draw for many viewers. The bad boy that just needs the right girl to make him good, right? Can Buffy tame him? We'll see, but not quite yet. Thanks again for watching, fellow watchers.